Hey everybody, it's me, Edward Jones, back in a new video. Today I'm doing a book review. It's a short review on 12 Rules for Life, Answer to Chaos by Dr. Jordan B. Peterson. I mentioned a while back, I did a video about Dr. Peterson. I said his lectures helped me through the replacement of my truck's ball joints because I like listening to this type of material when I'm working on something with my hands, and so I figured, so I got this book. I still got the receipt in here on April 2nd, and I finished it just a little bit under a month ago, and it's a pretty good read. He talks about if you've seen his lectures on YouTube, a lot of the stuff that he talks about is in this book, but he talks about just parts of parts of development that a person will go through in order to become, I guess, a competent person, a responsible individual, and how some certain things could have been left out through different parts of a person's upbringing, and what are the many ways that he's found that can help get people in the right direction, get them to take responsibility for things in their life, or take up a responsibility to give their life more meaning, or better meaning in general. He goes into different aspects of mythology, certain parts of theology, whether it be from Christianity to Buddhism, and it's pretty interesting. There's some interesting things said in the book. He gives some good tips. One, stand up straight. Um, how your posture can affect your mood. Um, he mentions some things about biology. One of the things he's most notably talked about is the lobster hierarchy, and how we as humans, we have a hierarchy that we follow, and how different modes of behavior can affect that. But it's a pretty good read. One of the other things he talks about in this book that I thought was very interesting is about how to get children to transition into adulthood. And one of the things he talked about in the book was let them play dangerous. Let them play. Let them take on dangerous activities. Like you know let them be able to take risk so they know what the boundaries are and know how to maximize the amount of effort they have within those boundaries rather than keeping them sheltered. And I'm pretty sure a lot of, if you watch my channel, you see a lot of activities I engage in, whether it be reloading, some welding, forging. I do participate in, even using a pressure cooker. Now, many people may be afraid of those kind of things, operating a chainsaw, stuff like that. People may be afraid of those kind of things because they didn't test they may not have tested the limits at the time when they were kids. When I was growing up, I had those limits tested. Um, I had to learn how to use different tools. I've gotten hurt over time, operating those tools, but I've learned how to, I've dusted myself off, and I learned how to, basically get better at it, and operating firearms. I take part in some risky activities out there, but I minimize my chance of getting hurt because I learned long ago what are the boundaries and how to work within those boundaries to the best of my ability. And that's something that's mentioned in one of the chapters of this book. But there are many reviews out there on this book, and if you have a chance to read it, I suggest you get it. Check it out. It's a pretty good read. It's how many pages is it? It's just under 400 pages, but it's pretty good novel. I got this from Walmart. I'm pretty sure you can get this off. I'll get this online. Get it from Barnes and Nobles, something like that. But any guys got any comments or questions? Please feel free to leave them in the comment section, or send me a PM if you want to address something personal. I will talk about. I plan to do a man law video on a recent debate that he was involved in. That I think it's worth a man law video. But this is a pretty good read. Any gripes, complaints, send me a PM. I see if I can address them. But that's basically my short review of the book, 12 Rules for Life, An Antidote to Chaos by Dr. Jordan B. Peterson. I'm Edward Jones. Thanks for watching.